The Office had a pretty rough start in the United States, but soon became one of the most popular mockumentary sitcoms. Despite ending nearly 6 years ago, fans simply can't get enough of the crew working in the office at the Dunder Mifflin Paper Company. But even if you have been watching the whole series again, there are probably a few things that might have slipped by you. So let's jump into the 6 hidden details you missed in The Office. Number 1. Discovering the location. The show was based in the town of Scranton, Pennsylvania, but the series was actually filmed in Los Angeles. The actual location is given away by the palm trees, which can be found in Los Angeles, but not Pennsylvania. Although the cinematographers tried their very best to avoid filming areas with palm trees, you can actually see the trees in the background when the characters are driving, or when Michael Scott is riding around in his shiny red Sebring. Nevertheless, the cinematographers did an excellent job to hide the trees as much as they could. Number 2. The Brother That Never Came. In the first episode of the series, Michael makes one of his iconic jokes when he explains that he has a very special file on his computer designated for jazz memos that is the trash can. Later, Michael explains that his brother was actually the one who came up with this joke. However, after this episode, we never hear about Michael's brother ever again. It is revealed later that Michael only had a half-sister named Marnie Cooper. This happened because the pilot episode took the scene directly from the UK version, and Michael's character for the US version was incomplete. It later worked out for them that the creators never developed a brother for this character. Number 3. The Ancient Flag. In the series, Dwight and his cousin Mo Shrewd own and operate Chute Farms, and Dwight also runs a breakfast spot out of his home. And if you pay close attention to the flag on the Chute's Farms porch, that flag bears 15 stripes and 15 stars. That flag was created in 1795 and represented the addition of Vermont and Kentucky to the 13 original colonies. Even though more states were added during that time, the flag wasn't changed until 1818. Since Shrewd's Farm was established in 1812, the flag is historically accurate, but has apparently not been changed in over 200 years. Number 4. Exposing Creed's Secret. If you remember the Season 4 episode Did I Stutter, where Dwight makes an organizational chart of the chain of commands in the office, as well as an emergency disaster mode, which was a very detailed one. The chart is full of information about Dwight's coworkers, to which it features icons indicating their defining traits according to Dwight, such as Oscar's sexual orientation and Andy's education at Cornell University. But the most interesting thing is that Dwight put Creed Bratton's name in quotation marks. Maybe because he knows that Creed uses a fake name due to his mysterious backgrounds that included stolen identities, selling weed, and pirate codes on the list of things that he has experienced. Number 5. The Mysterious Tiramisu. In the episode The Surplus from Season 5, the office is fighting over buying the right equipment with Jim, Pam, and Oscar trying to convince Michael on how to spend the money. There is one scene to where Jim brings Pam some tiramisu from a work lunch, which she immediately throws into the trash because of the fight. Later, Michael is seen eating some messed up tiramisu, which is obviously the one from Pam's trash. And earlier, he tries to argue that he might have simply brought his own tiramisu to the office when Michael doesn't have any tiramisu with him as he walks through the door. Only Jim has tiramisu, and he gave it to Pam. More proof comes from the look on Pam's face when Michael later mentions someone dumping tiramisu in the garbage. Number 6. The Original Signature. Fun Run is the first and second episode in the 4th season, and in this 2-part episode, Michael believes that the office is cursed after he accidentally hits Meredith with his car. Meredith fractures her pelvis in the accident and has to wear a cast. Since most people get their cast signed by their friends and coworkers when breaking an arm or a leg, Meredith also has people sign their names on hers. One of these people who signed is her coworker Jim, portrayed by John Krasinski. When he signs his name on the cast, he actually signs his real name instead of the character's name by accident. You will notice that his character's last name is Halpert, but he clearly signs his real name with 2 I's, and you can see a big K. While the sitcom continues to get a lot of views even today, the creators left a ton of secrets for us to discover and enjoy. And even if they left those by accident, they don't dim the light of this fantastic show.